Chuck Fresh doing a comparison of two of the most popular webcams in history. I don't know which one to look at. I have them both set up here. I'll take a picture of that and show it to you. I have the Logitech C920. Oh, you can see it up here. And then the Logitech, I don't want to show you the C930e yet because it's kind of disturbing. Where I'm wearing this obnoxious yellow, blue, and red shirt because we really want to test the capabilities of these things in autopilot because a lot of people don't have time to really tweak the colors and mess with the white balance and all this stuff. You just want to turn it on and go, especially if you're doing meetings and you're busy like I am. I don't have time to mess with all this stuff. Actually, I do. That's what I do. But, all right, so I'm going to turn my my auto white balance is on now. It actually looks pretty good. If I turn it off, I can tweak it. And, yeah, maybe the yellow pops a little bit. My skin tone's a little more pink. Or I can just really do it. But if I hit the auto button like I have it here, it does a pretty good job right off the bat. The C920. Been using this thing for, I think, over 6 years. I think I bought it in 2014, which is amazing. So it's got some longevity. The hinge is still great. It still sounds great. We're using that microphone right now. One of my favorite webcam microphones. Cuts out a lot of noise in the background. It's just a great webcam. All right, so now I'm going to go to the C930e. And I look like Violet from Willy Wonka. You know, this is the automatic white balance. It's not doing a great job. Now, most people don't wear bright yellow, so you're probably not going to have this problem, but I can easily fix this by turning it off. And I can adjust the white balance myself. This is a little too wonky. I can go back here. Normally, I have LED lights, and I like to somewhere about 4,000 to 4,200, and that seems to do a pretty good job, and it looks pretty legit. You can see that the Logitech pictures are very, very clean. I did some reviews of some lesser priced webcams, and although the pictures were pretty clean and the sound was pretty good, the colors were just terrible. I mean, just worse than this auto white balance thing, me looking like Violet, you know what I mean? It was like 1,000 times worse, and it was just, the colors were just nasty. They just weren't represented correctly. But the Logitech seems to nail it. Again, this is the worst possible scenario. I mean, you're never going to wear a bright yellow shirt to anything in your life, probably. But I did this on purpose because the cameras don't know what to do with yellow, and it just kind of compensates for everything else. And it's, whoa, what the? Nobody wears yellow. So this is what it looks like. This is the C930. And then go back to the C920. Logitech has some really cool software where you can do overlays and stuff like this. You can flip things. You can do chroma key. I have chroma key, but I don't have my lights set up on it right now, so it should make most of the background disappear, but you still see a little of this. But I can adjust that in my settings. I'm going to go to the C930, do the same thing with the chroma key. And, well, it's, you know, I'm a big fan of the C920. That's why I won't change. I've got all these other webcams. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention, too, is the C930e. Is a much wider angle lens than the C920. So if you have a lot of stuff you want to keep in the background, that's great. That's going to help you out. You can always zoom into. I don't know if there's a little pixelization there. I haven't really tried it. I don't really mess with the zoom features unless I do it in post. But yeah, this is C920, C930. Pictures are very, very clean. The colors are very, very good. Again, there's that little white balance with weird colors, but you probably won't run into that. If I wasn't wearing yellow, it would probably come up really nice. So, yeah, Logitech webcams, I'm a big fan, and I hate to say it, but they're worth the price.